Good morning / afternoon, all you diehard sports fans around the world. Did you miss me? My goodness, life, right? Life has its way of taking us away from the things we really enjoy doing. Just throwing it out there. But I will say, I love work. I love what we do. I love what we do here running the station. But I'll tell you what, sometimes, man, bummer not being able to do this show. But hey, guess what? It's got a new time. It's here. It's Saturday mornings. The defining moment for like the 100,000th time in life that I've said this has returned. But this time, we're actually sticking to it, guys. Here it is, y'all. The new home, Saturday mornings. Time will be a little weird every now and then. But regardless, the defining moment has finally freaking returned. It's about that time, y'all. We're going to be covering everything. Like, freaking everything. Okay? Like, as much as we possibly can. In 1 hour's time, every Saturday morning / afternoon, depending where you are in the world. But I'll tell you, we're going to have ourselves some fun each week. We're going to have ourselves some guests, great people, and all kinds of awesome stuff coming your way. So, in this 10th year of IE Sports Radio, we're going to keep on doing what we're doing and having fun, right? So let's get it, y'all. Today we got so much to get into, man. My gosh, it's been like almost a year since I've seen you guys on this show, right? But who's counting? NFL Frenzy, man. NFL Free Agency Frenzy has been absolutely crazy, man. Aaron Rodgers looking for a new home. Oh no. Geno found himself one. Sam Darnold found himself one. But who else is going to find where, right? Who else is going to find some new homes in the NFL? Also, as the NFL free agency ticker is ticking, the UFL season is among us. I mean, are the Stallions going to do it again? We'll talk about that. Some NBA news, of course. I mean, are the Lakers sputtering so early? Is this team going to be the team to compete? Did they recreate that 80s and late 2000s Celtics-Lakers rivalry? Let's see. Shohei Ohtani just keeps doing Shohei Ohtani things, right, in the MLB. He did it at home in Japan in front of his awesome home fans. Getting the season started so quick. Excited for that. We got some NHL news coming on up, and NBA, obviously, playoffs getting ready to get going. Also, can't forget about March Madness right around the corner. NCAA softball, NCAA baseball is just heating up. The MLS. Oh, what's going on with the Galaxy? The NWSL has just begun. World Soccer, of course. Premier League action. La Liga, Lyon. Of course. Bundesliga. Oh my gosh. Formula One is back. NASCAR. IMSA. The 12 Hours of Sebring is underway right now as we speak. Boxing news. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're excited. It's going to be an hour of jam-packed sports with me, Airboy Larry B, right here on The Defining Moment on IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that is sports. Stay tuned.
IE Sports Radio fans, this show is brought to you by Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Planet Jerky is the official jerky of the 2022 California League champion Lake Elsinore Storm, Single A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. This all brisket jerky has gluten-free options, contains no MSG, no sodium nitrate, is low in sugar, and high in protein. Go to their website at planetjerky.net and follow them on Instagram at Planet Jerky. Planet Jerky, the jerky that's on a whole other planet.
Rise and shine. It's 4 a.m. The stars are still out. The sun is beneath the horizon, but it's time to punch in and go to work. The comfort of your warm-ups turns into the grinding out of your reps as the clinking and the clanking of the plates create a symphony of euphoria. There's no other feeling like it. Earn it, burn it, and take what's yours. IE Sports Radio has proudly partnered with Vital Apparel, a brand that not only fits great, but also promotes and donates to mental health research. Use our code IESR to get 15% off their comfortable and inspiring gym wear and help them on their amazing journey to support mental health. Go hard, take part in your iron therapy, and be strong. Because when your mental health is as strong as you are, there's no telling how far you'll go.
Hey there, IE Sports Radio fans. Be sure to check out our sponsor, Seal the Deal Wax Seals by Cecilia B. You just finished your very own wedding or baby shower invitations and you're looking for that extra special touch? Maybe you just wrote a letter to a relative or a friend and you want to add to their smile when they receive it. Then seal the deal with Cecilia's handmade sealing wax stamps for your invitations, letters, and gifts. You bring the deal, we'll bring the seal. You can find them on Instagram at sealthedeal_wax stamps and on Facebook, Seal the Deal Wax Seals.
For the last 10 years, IE Sports Radio has been bringing you amazing content ranging from interviewing legendary athletes, coaches, and other authorized media personnel to building tailor-made shows dedicated to all major sports cities around the country. Make sure to follow us at IE Sports Radio on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube to keep up with the latest in sports and with all of our shows. Also, make sure to check out our daily updated website at iesportsradio.com. At iesportsradio.com, you can see our daily show schedule and check out all of our show pages with personal bios to learn a little bit more about each of our awesome hosts. In addition to our show pages, you can catch the IE Sports Radio blog, Hall of Fame, Fans of the Month page, and our merchandise shop, including t-shirts, tank tops, caps, long sleeves, hoodies, and more. For now over a decade here at IE Sports Radio, we've continued to be by the fans, for the fans, and we thank you all for your support and for making IE Sports Radio your direct feed for all that is sports.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. What's going on, y'all? Coming at you hot here in the 9 o'clock hour on the West Coast, the 12 o'clock hour over there on the East Coast. What's going on, everybody? Sports family out there, IE Sports Radio family, how's everyone doing, man? Welcome back to the defining moment. My gosh, the show has just been on one, right? But enough of the hiatus, is enough of the nonsense, man. We're back in a comfortable spot. Let's get it, man. We're talking all sports. We appreciate all of our awesome sponsors, by the way. Planet Jerky, Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Grab you some delicious jerky and enjoy IE Sports Radio, man. Enjoy some great sports. I got the Sebring, the 12 hours of Sebring live right now. Great race so far, 2 hours in Florida. It's been a good one so far, man. Second race of the M's this season. But we got that, so please enjoy some Planet Jerky, man, with all of your IE Sports Radio apparel and shows and your sports, man. Jerky just goes hand in hand, right? Sports, podcasts, all that good stuff. So also make sure to check out Vital Apparel. Make sure, once again, VTapparel.com, 15% off. Use IESR promo code, man. We appreciate you. IESportsRadio.com/seal the deal. Wax Seals. My beautiful wife does an amazing job, man. Amazing job of getting her little wax stamps out there for weddings, wedding invitations, birthdays, all those really cool things. So she does a really cool job, those little wax stamps. Make sure you order some today. $1 a piece, y'all. Check her out. Well, $1.50 with shipping. But good stuff there. And of course, shout out to all you guys listening right here, man. IESportsRadio.com/The Defining Moment. Check me out. Check out all of our episodes everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all those good places. Check out our newest sponsor, by the way, man, Raw Nutrition. You're trying to get swole, man. You're trying to get big. Well, y'all know what to do, man. Raw Nutrition. RawNutrition.com. Use promo code IESR for 10% off, man. All your goodies. I'm a whey protein guy myself. I try to do it as natural as I can because I don't touch them nasty needles. You know what I mean? All natty here, but I got to have my whey protein. I got to have, no judging to those who do that stuff, but I'm just saying that ain't me. So I got to have my whey protein. You know, if you're a creatine guy, do that. If you're a BCA branch chain amino acid kind of cat, right here, y'all. Get rawnutrition.com. Whatever you like, whatever you need. Use IESR for 10% off, man. Showing love there. And of course, you can follow me up, boy Larry B at THEE_LB53. And check me out, man. You know me. I'm posting all over the place at IE Sports Radio, TikTok, Instagram, X, Blue Sky, all these crazy places, Facebook, IESportsRadio.com. Oh, sorry, IE Sports Radio, man. Find us, check us out. You can support the show right here as well. Become a supporter. Trust me, it's a lot of work to put into this thing, a lot of work and money and time put into IE Sports Radio. So if you ever want to become a supporter, man, we appreciate you guys so very much. So, all right, enough of all that stuff. Let's get into the sports, man. We got so much to get to. NFL, man. Let's kick this thing off. If you've been following along, talking NFL free agency with us, we've been doing it, man, on 3 and Out every Saturday morning. We're not doing it this week. That's, of course, why I found the time to do this show here today. But we got so much to get into in just a little bit of time. I'm just going to scrape the surface because, I mean, you guys have heard other shows and everything all week, right? But this has been fun. We've seen some amazing moves. And some kind of funny ones. Desperation mode is real sometimes, right? And it is what it is. But we've got some stuff going on, man, in the world of the NFL. First things first, Aaron Rodgers, 41 years old. I'm just going to say all this, man. Look, the Giants looking to pick him up. Okay. Is he going to stay in the same stadium and play for the Giants? I don't know, man. I mean, is he going to be a Steeler? He's possibly going to the Vikings from what I heard. Man, you got all these different things. Where in the hell is Aaron Rodgers going to end up? Look, wherever he ends up, he's a seasoned vet. He's doing his best to hang on and play the game. Look, I got nothing but love for the dude, but at the end of the day, man, hey, if that's it, if that's the career, chalk it up, bro. You know what? You don't got to prove nothing to nobody else, man. But hey, maybe he's still playing the game. You know what I mean? I played semi-pro forever. I love the game. So it is what it is, right? You just play until you feel like you just can't play no more. So at the end of the day, what do you do? Rodgers is going to end up somewhere. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't it be hilarious if he ended up playing for the Bears? Just kidding. But hey, there was a legendary quarterback that played for the Packers a long time ago that ended up going to the Vikings. And then he was a Jet. So I don't know. Is it going to be the other way? Is this one going to go to the Jets and then to the Vikings? I'm just kidding. But whatever happens, right? Whatever happens. But I will tell, or it was the exact order, right? Regardless, good old Aaron Rodgers, man. Let's see what this guy does. What's up to the chat room, everybody in there, man? Hey, what's going on, Taryn? Marcus Lowe's great. Yeah, Taryn talking about Shohei. We'll get into him in just a few minutes here. Yeah. Adam Carnick, the host of our show here. Our awesome show, man. Chicago show, of course, coming back this week. Adam Carnick coming back from a little vacation. He's the host of Citation Weekly here on IE Sports Radio. Man, says Chicago Bears three straight off-season championships. Yeah, this team seems to do it in the offseason, but can't do a damn thing in the regular season. Let's see. Francione, what's up, man? My boy Brian jumping on in here, the host of our brand new Boston show, by the way, the Beantown Sports Town. Catch him on Wednesdays. What's going on, brother? Yeah, let's see. What's is it going to be the far prophecy for Aaron Rodgers? Look, he's his own man. He'd get pissed off with us saying that, right? But it is what it is, right? It just happens to be on the same teams or falling on those same teams. Whatever happens to him, right? But look, like I said, if Rodgers ends up calling it a career, you can't be mad at him. The man has done so much in the NFL. He's at least got a ring. I know he wants one more, but it is what it is, right? What do you really do at this point in time? He's 41. Father time is against him. Hey, what is he going to do? We'll find out. But somebody else who's not too far behind, Russell Wilson, 36, is he going to be a Steeler? I mean, right now, they're trying to win now, right? The Steelers are making big moves. Is this the year? Is he going to stay? I mean, apparently, well, no, they got rid of him, but is he going to be a Brown or is he going to be a Giant? I mean, there's so many moving pieces, right? If you think about it, Russell Wilson, he didn't have the greatest year with Pittsburgh. But is this going to be a different year for him wherever else he goes? He didn't do so well in Denver. He did better as a Steeler. Is he going to continue this journey? Same thing with him. If he calls it a career, the guy's got a Lombardi. He should be happy. At the end of the day, look, man, he was undersized at the end of the day too. So if you think about that, I mean, these guys got nothing. If they walk away from the game, there's nothing to look back at, man. These guys played the game. They did their thing. Look at somebody as great as Megatron. Megatron didn't even get a damn ring. He played 9 seasons and called it. Why? Because football wasn't his overall. It wasn't his alpha beta, or his alpha omega. You know what I mean? It wasn't his end all be all. Calvin Johnson played the game more dominant than I think any wide receiver ever has. And guess what? He just called it because the injuries were stacking up and the man wanted to be able to walk by the time he was 40. You know what I mean? So that's what happens, guys. Sometimes the game just isn't as important. Now Nnamdi Asomugha retired at 32. Borland, right? I forgot his first name, but the young man who retired like after a year of being in the NFL, but with the Niners. I mean, it happens, guys. Sometimes you just remember, sports aren't as much as we love them here, they're not everything. So, hey, to those who got to play these long careers like Rodgers, like Wilson, if you guys call it a career out of the blue, it's nothing big. Look at Aaron Donald, got himself a ring. Peace after 10 years. I know. I played in trenches for a long time. That is a brutal place to play. So just saying, wherever these guys, their mind is in a month or two, hey, respect and honor to you no matter what. But if they continue to play, hey, respect and honor as well, man. So next up, little Seattle Seahawks news. So they kind of cleaned house like the Niners. They were like freaking Sears, man. Everything must go, right? They got rid of everything. It was gone. Peace out. But what happened? Cooper Kupp, longtime rival, is now there, as well as Sam Darnold. Oh my gosh, Sam Darnold found himself a home. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. He is a Seattle Seahawk. But is that going to be the answer? I mean, Metcalf is out. I mean, this is talk about rebuilding. The Seattle Seahawks are trying to do some things, but it ain't going to be this year. Let's just call it what it is. Another thing here. I mean, we got so much to go here. Yeah, Thuney headed, Dahlman as well. These big boys headed on over to Chicago. Okay. Bingo, as well as Grady Jarrett. Yeah, they got some big dudes now on both sides, but what are they going to do with it? That's something, right? That's something for the Chicago Bears. They never let you down until they let you down, right? That's basically what it is. But overall, guys, I mean, look, there's so many things we can talk about. The Chiefs, Tillery re-signed there. Kareem Hunt's back at it. I mean, there are so many things we can get into. The biggest investments with the Bears going forth into these signings. Kinlaw now over to the Commanders. They're trying to build. They had a hell of a season. They're trying to really, really win one now. Chris Godwin extends with the Buccaneers. I mean, so many things, right? So many moving pieces. My gosh, where else? I have more notes here. Bosa to Buffalo was so big. I mean, Higgins being franchise tagged by the Bengals. Khalil Mack staying in LA to play up the Chargers. Look, guys, there is so much going on in the NFL, and this is why we love the free agency period, right? Love the combine. It's fun, but free agency. These are guys have already been battle tested. They've proven themselves. They're asking for money now. Where are they gonna go? Where are they gonna land? We'll find out. Of course, we got the draft coming on up. And all of our mock drafts and all that fun stuff on 3 and Out returning. Let me get the date for y'all real quick. We will be back on April 19th. So make sure to check us out. Mike, Pat, myself, Taryn Rodriguez, any of the IE Sports Radio family will be talking about our mock drafts. But until then, the saga continues here on the Defining Moments. Bring it back with us, y'all. Make sure you check us out on that day on April 19th. But until then, keep on tuning in here. We'll have plenty more. So, all right, lots of frequency stuff. But hey, this is the sampler tray of IE Sports Radio. So, yeah, no, we're going to keep it sample-ish, small little bites. So there you go. If you got any more about the NFL, chime on in, man. Show us some love. But next thing is the 2025 UFL season is among us. Guys, we're getting ready to play some ball. We're back to spring ball in a couple of weeks. Oh, yeah, it's coming. I believe 2 weeks from yesterday, we are getting down and dirty. First game is Friday, March 28th. We got here the St. Louis Battlehawks. Love those unis, man. Taking on the Houston Roughnecks. This is going to be fun. I'm excited for this because, well, why not? We got some gosh dang football back at it. Oh, yeah, man. This is what you want, right? You got to enjoy some football in the springtime. I mean, why not, man? I'm ready to roll. I love me some UFL action because it scratches the itch of football. Does it not? While we are out. And you know what? It's going to be fun. We have a lot of fun stuff to get into, as a matter of fact. I mean, there's some rule changes in the UFL. They're kind of dabbling around with some things. I mean, apparently the kick is going to be different now. Kickoffs are now on the 30-yard line. That is kind of crazy. I don't know. I mean, they're just dabbling with some things, right? The Brahmas, this is pretty crazy, man. These guys had a 7-3 season last year, right? And they have a solid roster. Well, guess what? They're returning almost everyone from that roster. I like that. Some guys are just electing to stay. I don't know if some of these guys have some NFL contracts or not, but I do say that there's some good players. Greedy Williams, Greg Ward going to be there. I mean, these are some solid players. Showboats as well. Ken Wisenhunt, remember that guy? Well, guess what? He was a Cardinal. He was a Titan. Well, he's the new head coach of the Memphis Showboats. That's pretty cool, man. I like that. I think why not give these coaches another chance? Some of these players get another chance, so give these coaches a lot of chances. Let them do their thing. This is going to be exciting, man. We're going to see how things go there. The season is going to be a lot of fun this year, continuing that 10-game format and all that good stuff, heading on into their playoffs in the summer and then right into OTAs for the NFL. So I'm telling you, this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for the UFL. Let's get it, man. Let's get some spring football going, right? Let's see here in the comments. What do we get? Adam Carnick says players are getting paid. Oh, yeah, over $2 billion guaranteed. Yeah. Money got handed out this week. Isn't that crazy? You got to love it, though, right? That's the fun stuff. So, all right, guys. Well, there you go. A little bit of NFL and UFL talk for y'all. We're going to take ourselves a quick break, man. When we come back, we got so much more NBA, MLB action, NHL, all kinds of good stuff, man. So be ready. We're going to have ourselves a continued great show here. You are listening to The Defining Moment right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Will be right back after this.
Sports fans, do you like teams that are tough, cities that are tougher, and fan bases that are passionate about their teams? How about teams that are historic and stadiums that are iconic? Then you belong in Chicago, and you need to check out Chi-Town Weekly. Join me, Adam Carnick, every week as we keep up with all things Chicago sports. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs, White Sox, We'll cover them all, plus more. The Windy City is always buzzing, and we'll keep you up on all the big games and major stories. So tune in to Chi-Town Weekly every week right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hello, IE Sports Radio family and other sports families. My name is Alden Kay, and I want to welcome you to the AZ Sports Zone on the IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. If you're a fan of the Valley and the Grand Canyon State like me, then I've got the show for you. Tune in every week, where I will update you and give you the latest news for the Arizona Cardinals, Phoenix Suns, Arizona Diamondbacks, ASU Sun Devils, U of A Wildcats, GCU Antelope, and of course, the NAU Lumberjacks. Again, if you're a Valley sports fan and like all that is desert sports like me, tune in every week here on the IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll see you then.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the defining moment right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. All right, man. So some love to some of our comrades here on the network. Alden K just had a great show yesterday, man. Big shout out to him. And of course, gotta check out Chi-Town Weekly, especially with all this Bears talk going on Mondays. Well, Monday evenings, that is, Central Time. Got to check him out, man. Our boy Adam Karnick does it up, man. So, all right, continuing on in our show here, we got, hey, what's going on, GMB? Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Good morning to me. Well, good afternoon to you over there in sunny Cleveland. Hopefully it's sunny. We got ourselves a nice, bright, sunny day after a lot of rain here in SoCal. So it's been kind of nice having a little bit of rain. Back to the heat, but yeah, it's all right. We'll take it. So better than the snow, I guess. So next up, guys, we're talking a little bit of NBA. All right, so let's just kind of dabble on into what's been going down. We have, oh man, there's so much stuff to get into at the NBA, but I think the big one here is obviously the Cleveland Cavaliers kicking everyone's ass. These guys, 16 victories straight. They've been going on streaks this season like crazy. I love what I've been seeing out of these guys, man. They are balling. They just smacked around Memphis 133 to 124. I get it. They didn't smack them around, but and obviously, the NBA has shifted into defense is optional kind of thing. So we're going to continue to see high scores, right? But whatever is what it is. They're playing the game. Evan Mobley and Darius Garland continue to do their thing. John Morant scored a season-high 44 points for Memphis, and that still wasn't enough. Crazy, right? I mean, this team is so good. This Cavaliers team is so good, and they continue the ball. So I'm just saying, Cleveland fans, Gen B, all y'all out there should be very happy because you definitely got these Cavaliers pulling for y'all, man. Talk about this team getting down. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Hey, what's going on to our boy, man? Mr. Indiana himself. That's right. Gotta say, man. Oh boy, Big Mike. Thanks for checking on in, man. Yeah, these guys. Oh, well, it's rain. It may be raining and thunderstorms, but I'll tell you right now, the Cavaliers are letting them know, regardless of the weather. This team is incredible. I we haven't seen the Cavaliers team this dominant since, well, LeBron James, right? So this has been a lot of fun to see them play as well as they have. Congratulations to the city of Cleveland for having a solid team like this, because Lord knows their football team ain't doing much, even though they just signed Myles Garrett to. Sorry, I guess poor Miles, man. I'm a big fan of his. Well, like I said, at least he can buy his ring, right? I don't see no Super Bowls there, but I will say, hey, the man's going to be paid. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, in my opinion, no matter what. So, I know I feel so bad counting out Browns, and hey, I'll eat crow if I have to later, but just can't see it. Regardless, moving back on over to the NBA, the Nuggets just beat the Lakers again because the Lakers can't seem to get their head out of their ass. I mean, it's kind of just one of those things, right? But it was awesome. It really was awesome, man. Jamal Murray hit a nasty three with like 6 seconds left to go yesterday, if any of you guys saw it. The Nuggets pretty much hit the dagger there at the very end of the game. If there was any hope for the Lakers, which there wasn't, because they were, already kind of trailing 131-126. Lakers just can't get it together, but the Nuggets paid them back for the loss the Lakers gave them a couple of weeks back. Regardless, Jokic just does it, man. 28 points for him. Did an amazing job there. I get it. Oh my gosh, the Lakers are missing LeBron. They're missing Luka. Whatever, man. Reeves is this dude right now. He got 37 on the night. I still believe Lakers are going to be a solid playoff team. Title, I don't know, but I do like the chances of a solid playoff team at least. Right now, Luka and LeBron, when those guys are out there as well as Reeves, gosh dang it, this is big. So let's see what's up. Let's see how it goes. But I'm very proud of how the Lakers played, even without two major stars there. So the Charlotte Hornets, man, these guys, how about this? They set a franchise record in a victory. This is crazy. Remember that guy LaMelo Ball? Well, guess what? The Hornets made a franchise record 26 3-pointers. This is crazy, right? 26 3-pointers in a 145-134 victory over the San Antonio Spurs, man. This is crazy. This is awesome, man. All my notes here. I have so many notes on my computer, but LaMelo Ball led with 27 points and 14 assists. That's freaking nuts, right? Yeah, the Spurs are missing some players, all right, but I will say this, it doesn't matter. Charlotte needs to be happy about something because they can't care about much. Charlotte Hornets are Charlotte's kind of like Cleveland. Whatever they can care about, they just got to care about, because damn it, who knows if it's going to happen again for a long time. So yeah, they just need to take their victories, and I think they are. So big ups to Charlotte there. Also, Oklahoma City Thunder, man. These guys have also been getting it. So, look, I'll tell you, it's been fun watching these players, watching these teams emerge. Today, we got Celtics and Nets going head-to-head. Oh, that should be fun, right? I'll definitely take the Celtics in that battle. Pacers and Bucks should be fun. The Pacers, this young team that's just trying, and the Bucks they're there, but I don't know, they've had a weird season. Regardless, though, some good games coming your way today. Thunder and Pistons. The Pistons, man, is this team coming alive? I'm just saying, I don't know, but the Thunder, definitely not the easiest customer to deal with. So some fun games definitely today. Let's see, another thing that I wrote down today, the Houston Rockets secure their 5th consecutive win. They knocked off the Mavs. That's their 5th straight victory. I don't think they've had a 5-game winning streak the whole season. So why not, right? Right? Tari Eason, career high 30 points for this guy. Jalen Green had 29 or 23 points actually, and 9 rebounds. The Mavericks are struggling. We knew they were going to sputter a little bit. I don't know when AD is going to get out there for them, but I will say, hey, big ups. Once again, take the victories when you can, right? Big ups to the Rockets. Hashtag liftoff, right? And there you go. So anyway, we got some good stuff going on there. Cleveland just continuing. Only 10 losses on there. This team is 56-10. What the hell, right? How that even happened? But they did it. Boston, 48-19 right now. The Knicks, not too bad behind that, 42-23. The Bucks, And then the Pacers, 37 wins apiece. Detroit's right there, 37 wins as well. You guys, this is fun in the East. I love it. Out West, it's a different story. You got Oklahoma City. I don't even know this team, right? This team came out and balled. They are kicking everyone's ass at 54-12. Who are these guys? I mean, I love seeing this team come out of nowhere and just dominate, man. Even though my Lakers are fifth place in the West right now and nowhere near, we're talking 14 games back. All right. From the Thunder, but it's just awesome to see it, man. You look at the Nuggets; they were, this team won a title, and now they're like just a distant second place, 11 and a half games back. The Rockets, like I said, again, I know, I said earlier, bagging on them a little bit, but look, they've been actually pretty good. Okay. In all seriousness with the Rockets, they've been pretty good this year. They're 12 games back in the West, but they've been playing pretty solid. Yes, they've won 5 games in a row before, but they're kicking ass right now. They're playing good. They're winning lots of games. Good for Houston, man. Good for Houston, especially when their football team hasn't really. I mean, they've done great, but man, what a disappointing year this year. Memphis, though, like I said, this team has had their injuries, yes, but they're another solid team right there with 42 right behind. And then the Lakers rounding out that top 5, 40 wins, 25 losses on the year. But I don't know. I can't really say it's been disappointing because what the Lakers were the last couple of seasons, it's been rough, man. So I'm really excited for this playoff. I really am. It's going to be a really good playoff push. Let's see what happens. I mean, the Cavs, like I said, they've been amazing. 16 consecutive victories again, guys. That's incredible, right? The Lakers, they're going to face some challenges. They're currently on a freaking 4-game losing streak. What's going to happen to these guys, man? I mean, I'm not going to panic. Like I said, I think they're still a playoff team, but I don't know, man. Are we going to see this in the playoffs where they're just so inconsistent they find themselves? I mean, there it is, 4-game losing streak. You lose 4 in the playoffs, you're out, bro. So, I mean, are we going to see this again? Like what's going to happen? Can we stay healthy? Let's see what's up. But I will say, we'll see how it goes. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how things go with the Lakers. But as for the Warriors, too, because they're right there knocking outside that door in that top 10. Well, they're currently, 6th? They're right outside the Lakers by, 2 games with 38 victories. So these guys, man, they're currently the 6th seed. I mean, let's see how this goes. Let's see how they look. We all know that dynasty that they had is it's over, but they're still dangerous. How many dynasties do you know that aren't necessarily around, but the team stayed pretty potent, at least, to be a strong playoff team? I mean, I'm just saying. So no matter what you want to say about the Warriors, they're still there and they're not going anywhere. So big ups everybody in the chat, man. We're kicking some ass in the chat, by the way. Gen B, yeah, Browns, yeah, I know. At least you got the Cavs. That should be the motto for the Browns. You know what I mean? Dog pound, woof, woof, woof. ... At least we have the Cavs. I mean, that's kind of it, right? And the Columbus Crew. I mean, because in Ohio State, anything but the Browns, right? I mean, you smile about everything else going on in Cleveland. Yeah, Nuggets barely beat the Lakers. I know, but still, it's frustrating, and it is because you want these guys to be healthy, but you got to give some love to Reeves, man. Yeah, Lakers healthy are definitely a title contender, but can they be healthy? That's the thing. Charlotte. Oh, I love what they've done, right? This has been fun. So Gen B jumping on in here. Suns are ass, and that's it. Of course, our boy Alden Cake jumping in here. Our Arizona sports show host of AZ Sports Zone here on Fridays. Yeah, he's very disappointed, and I would be too. The Suns have just nosedived. The Suns have gone down fast. So yeah, kind of crazy. Mike jumping in here. Detroit is better than many realize. It's the truth, man. Detroit has played some basketball again. What's going on over there? These guys are playing well. I'm so happy to see a Detroit team, 2 Detroit teams playing pretty good. I mean, this has been pretty good for them. So good season so far. Let's see what they got. He says, give me Tyrese and the Pacers. Yeah, I know. And his Pacers team, this is a young team. These guys are good. This Pacers team is on the way. Also, Taryn chimes in, Warriors might be the scariest team going forward. They might. Yeah, adding Jimmy Butler, oh my gosh, might have been the best thing for them. And I think so too as well. Jimmy Butler jumping upon this Warriors team it's a good recipe. So let's see how these guys get it, man, moving forward. So, all right, next up, let's go ahead and jump on in to the MLB. Oh, yeah, today's going to be like a jump around show. We're going to jump around everywhere. So we have here the MLB season coming up, man. We are so close. We are like okay, so I will say this, okay, because I'm not hating on the international series stuff. Next week, yes, it's officially opening day when the Dodgers take on who they got, the Cubs, right? It's officially going to be quote unquote opening day, officially. But that's in Japan, and not everyone's playing. And the real opening day is going to be Thursday, the 27th. I'm just saying, we're going to have the opening game series, if you will, games. All right. But to the rest of us back here in the States, oh, look, I got Siri talking to me over here. But yeah, she even wants to chime in. Look, guys, 27th, everybody gets underway. For some reason, my TV turned off the 12 hours of Sebring. I was watching that. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, there we go. I got it back on. So I will say this, guys. It's going to be an awesome season, though. We have so many things. I'm going to run through this extremely fast. I took so many goddamn notes for this show, but that's what the defining moment is, right? So Shohei Ohtani has been doing it, man, hitting home runs in Tokyo Dome, doing his thing in his exhibition games there. Look, they've been playing well. I'm excited for them. Let's see how this happens. I mean, the Cubs have been disappointing, right? Last year, they just were as disappointing as you could possibly get for their standard right now. And, well, the Dodgers got them in a 2-game series in Tokyo. How's it going to go? Hopefully good for the Dodgers. But let's see if the Chicago Cubs can fight back. Okay. Once again, uproars about the Bears. Let's see what the Cubs can do at least. Also, we have here some moving around. Okay. I will say that spring training has been a lot of fun. For the Yankees, Garrett Cole, injury, rough go there. How's that Tommy John surgery? Not injury, but he's getting that Tommy John surgery. Carlos Rodon, actually, he's going to be the day one star for the Yankees, at least from what I've seen, okay, or what I've read. So injuries are kind of a thing. Kind of sucks because what do you do? I also read that the Tampa Bay Rays sucks because freaking crap just happens, stupid hurricanes. But apparently now they're going to halt their plans for the new stadium because of the freaking hurricane damage, which really sucks. So they're going to be playing at Steinbrenner Field, which is, not going to be the restoration of Tropicana Field, but I mean, it is what it is, but it just sucks, But regardless, hey, hats off to the Rays. Hopefully they have a good season. And, just the bummer there. Natural disasters, annoying. But okay, moving forward though, Shohei, man, I got some more stuff here. This guy is awesome, and I love what he's been doing. I love that he's a Dodger. He's making things happen. You know what? Congratulations to him, and he's going back home. This is a big time for him. Big time for Japanese baseball. They just won the last World Baseball Classic. Hey, it's all USA. Japan going back and forth here. What's going down? Let's see. There's more Japanese players making their way to the league. They've been making a splash. I mean, this is going to be a special year. It really is. Let's see what happens. Are the Mets going to be that team that we saw last year? That's to be continued, right? Are they going to be solid? How far will the Yankees get this year? Will this be a year where they can actually get back and win it? That's a rough one. The Atlanta Braves, another team who has been very solid, but can they be a solid enough team to get back again? I mean, these are just so many questions here. The baseball season is going to be so much fun, man. A lot of the college baseball season, but I will tell you, this is going to be great. I will tell you right now, I'm going to really, really, really excited. Check out our awesome MLB show. Well, baseball show, of course. The Bullpen Bulletin on Tuesday evenings. Those guys, man, Ricky, Mike, and of course, you've seen them earlier, Alden K up in the chat. Great dudes. They talk some great baseball. They've been getting you ready for the season. So if you want more, please make sure to check out over there. Also, we were talking NBA a little bit ago, man. Make sure you check out Fast Break with our boys Davidson Crooks and Dentarius Locke on Sunday evenings, man, talking all the basketball you can possibly handle. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and break on over to some NHL. Also, before we even get into the NHL, hey, show some love, man, to the Neutral Zone, which of course is Zach Puplis and Adam Karnick on Tuesday evenings as well. Same time as the Bullpen Bulletin. We got shows everywhere and for everybody else. So make sure to check those shows out for more in depth. But talking a little bit of NHL, man, let me tell you, this has been a lot of fun. I can tell you right now that this will be a great playoff. Oh my gosh. Look, we'll get into some college hockey in a little bit. The women's tournament is already pretty fun. It's going to continue on today. Men's selection Sunday is coming up. But I'll tell you, this hockey right here, this NHL hockey, oh man, it's been fun. All right. The Oilers, they just knocked off the Islanders. All right. 2-1 in overtime. And I will butcher his name, but Leon Draisaitl, just butcher his name, but this dude scored twice, man, and the overtime winner. 49th goal and 100th point season of the year. I mean, of the season. 100th point of the season. Okay. Amazing. Big ups to him and for this Oilers organization. Winnipeg, man, Kyle Connor got 2 goals in there, getting things going for the Jets. Again, solid stuff here. These standings are so much fun to look at right now because this is the one thing you cannot script. I know they say you can't script October. You can't script the NHL freaking playoffs, man. Like, this is fun stuff. You don't know who's going to get in. And when you do, the President's Trophy is kind of something that, unfortunately, it feels like it's cursed because they just can't. Whoever wins that damn thing usually can't do anything in the playoffs. All right. And it seems like everything just happens on a whim. The playoffs are such. You've heard that old cliche, well, it's a different season in the playoffs. Well, for the NHL, that couldn't be more true than any other sport. I mean, seriously. So there you have it. Good stuff there. I just want to throw out there, my Ducks win a game. Yay. Go Ducks. Beating the Preds 2-1, but it doesn't mean anything because the Ducks are still horrible. I just wanted to shout them out really quick because, once again, take the wins where you can get them, right? But there you have it. I'll tell you right now, what I'm excited for is seeing how far these Panthers can go. They're playing so well in the Atlantic. Maple Leafs right behind them. Tampa Bay ran a little distant, 2 games back from Toronto. But if you look at how good Florida's playing, these guys, man, I mean, they're on one. This has been a team destined for so much. In the start of the season, they've been playing so well. The Capitals and the Metropolitan playing extremely well as well with 43 games. Carolina not too far behind them. Once again, you got to really, really, really zone in to the freaking NHL season. It's been fun to watch, but again, you'll never really know what's happening until April rolls around. And then it's like, okay, so this big bad giant is no longer, this Tarzan became a Jane. I'm just saying. And sometimes you see some dudes, you see some teams that barely got themselves in who are balling, or pucking. I don't know. I don't know if you want to call it in hockey, but they're getting it. So anyway, so in the Metropolitan Division, okay, the Washington Capitals, they got their 43 wins. They're hot on the heels of them. We got the Hurricanes. The Devils, they're there, but I just don't know if they're going to have enough to reach those top 2 teams, but I think they can stay in a consistent third. Florida, of course, as I just mentioned right now, the Atlantic doing well. The wild card race, though, is what I want to get into. The Senators, these guys currently got that first wild card spot. They got 35 wins, all right? The Columbus Blue Jackets, though, man, they got themselves a spot with 31 wins so far. Again, these are just at the moment. We still got another month to play. And the Rangers right behind, they got themselves 31 wins. So wild card is going to be pretty intense, guys. I'll tell you right now, these teams are going to be fighting. It's coming down to the nitty gritty. And in the West, I mean, you look at the Winnipeg Jets, and they're just getting it, man. These guys are kicking everyone's ass. 46 wins. They're right there. The Stars are closely behind, 42, and then you have Colorado. But overall, if you look at this, I mean, Pacific has been one. I feel, well, maybe not one, but the Golden Knights 39 wins, Edmonton right there with 38. Really, I mean, the Kings, what? They're 35 wins. We already see who's doing what in the West, right? So I don't know. But the West isn't fully decided, but we kind of know what's going on. But when it comes down to the East, man, we make sure to keep your eyes peeled over there. Again, make sure you jump on over to the Neutral Zone with Adam Pekarsky and Adam Puplis, man. These guys do an amazing job every single week on Tuesday evening. So check these guys out. And while we're on the topic, why not just jump on over to a little bit of college hockey? Because, well, I guess kind of broke into a little bit ago. We got ourselves some fun stuff, man, in college hockey. Because, well, first things first, the women already started, and they got themselves into the first round, or the first round has already ended. Minnesota Golden Gophers, congratulations to them. They got it done, getting on into the next round. Also, Sacred Heart. Hey, this is their first appearance, man. First appearance for Sacred Heart University. Congratulations to them. And I thought that was pretty cool. You know, they made their exit. Duluth beat them. But you know what? Hey, it's what it is, right? I got my little, like I said, I got my note card here. And being pretty intense. Minnesota Duluth 6-1 beat the crap out of them, but hey, big ups to Sacred Heart, their first game ever, first ever appearance in the tournament. Then you got, of course, St. Lawrence knocking off Penn State. That was an 8-7 big game there, but St. Lawrence moving on. And of course, Clarkson, the Lady Golden Knights, champions from a few years ago, they will knock off Boston University and head forward. Today, we got, of course, some more games coming on up. But, of course, that was the first round. It is in the books. And for men's hockey, man, men's NCAA hockey, this has been a great season, man. Boston College has been getting it. Michigan State. Boston College, 26 victories, guys. Michigan State with 24. Western Michigan with 26. Look at this, man. Look how close these are, 1 through 5. Minnesota with 25, and then University of Maine, the Black Bears. You never hear about Maine ever, right? Well, here they are, the 21 victories right behind. So we got the tournaments going on at the moment. Let's see here. A couple of them have already been decided. The NCHC title already decided by number 3 Michigan. They knocked out St. Cloud State. Also, the Hockey East tournament, Boston College got that victory, knocking off Northeastern. They're 3-1 there. And the AHA, congratulations, man, to Army West Point. They defeated Holy Cross in overtime 3-2. So big ups to those teams for winning. And here we go. We're still continuing on as we are getting ready. We got more conference games coming on up here, conference tournaments coming up as we get ready for Selection Sunday, which is in 2 weeks, guys. So actually a week from tomorrow. So anyway, a little bit of hockey news there. Take ourselves one more break. When we come back, we're just going to flood through the rest of our stuff, man, and keep it going. You're listening to The Defining Moment right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that sports. We'll be right back with plenty more after this.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Mike from Indie Sports Nation. Come hang out with me each and every Friday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, where we talk things Indiana sports. We talk Colts, Pacers, Fever, Indy Ignite, and we dive into the college scene as well. Boilermakers, Hoosiers, Irish, Bulldogs, and every school in between. And we don't stop there. We'll sprinkle in some NHRA and cover the IndyCar series. From the turf to the hardwood to the track, we got you covered. Come hang out with your boy, Big Mike, each and every Friday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Indie Sports Nation, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Are you a fan of Minnesota sports? Do you love the Vikings and hate the Packers? Are you a fan of the Timberwolves, Twins, Wild, Lynx, St. Paul Saints. Here on the Bold North Breakdown, we'll talk about all of those professional teams as well as all the college teams in the area. That's your basketball teams, football, hockey, volleyball, men's and women's sports alike. We talk about them all. Here on the Bold North Breakdown. Join me, your host, Glenn Ritter, every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central to discuss all that is happening in the Minnesota sports scene. Here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Welcome back to the defining moment right here on iSports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Me, your boy Larry B here, jumping on all the sports with you on this beautiful Saturday morning / afternoon, depending on where you are in the country. What's going on, everybody? Again, we just sped through a ton of sports in that last hour and try to conclude it in this segment. So much to get to, though, man. We're gonna jump back into some basketball because we got some good stuff here in the NCAA. Once again, conference tournaments there as well. Getting down to the nitty gritty, we got Selection Sunday on the rise. I mean, March Madness is here. Time to fill out those dang brackets, all that good stuff. Make sure to join the iSports Radio bracket as well. You see the link on our Twitter and our social media. So join in, man. Show us some love. Have some fun with us talking some basketball. So we'll start off with the men because, well, we got the ACC tournament, man. Duke edging out North Carolina. How about that? 78-70 in the quarterfinals. Cooper Flagg, though, man. Unfortunately, ankle sprain. Tough go for him. But let's just see how they continue on, man, in that ACC tournament. In the Big East tournament, Creighton got down, man. 71-62 over UConn in that semifinal. That should be good. That should be some fun stuff there. Moving forward into that Big East tournament. In the Big Ten, Wisconsin and Michigan State both advanced to semifinal. Michigan and Maryland also secure spots, but this will be fun as well. The Big Ten has been crazy, man. Michigan State has been on a tear. They're number one in the land for a reason. You got to take a look at how dominant this team really is, man. Michigan State is a true favorite to win it all this year for damn sure. Because what a dominant team, man. They got the size. They can move the ball so well. What can you say, man? These guys are getting it. In the SEC tournament, we have your Tennessee and Auburn reaching the semifinals. Alabama and Florida also on their way up. SEC tournament never disappoints. Keep it locked to that. Also, after 15 seasons, man, Iowa, crazy, right? They part ways with Coach McCaffrey. Craziness. I mean, it is what it is. But unfortunately, the team never really got past the Sweet 16. So rough go for those guys. But I will say, Selection Sunday, man, it's here. It is here. We are ready to do this. Oh my gosh. Are you guys excited, man? we are on the we're on the verge, man. The first four this coming week. I mean, this is it. Selection Sunday is tomorrow, guys. So everything will wrap it up today. Who are you taking? What's going down? What do you think? This is it. And the same thing for the ladies. We've had some fun with the tournaments as well. Tarleton State. What an amazing run, man. Tarleton State, just newly Division I, man. Football, they have been doing really well as well in the FCS. But their women's basketball team advances to their first ever D1 conference semifinal, man. They defeated Southern Utah. They're headed to face on against UT Arlington, man. That's going to be really cool to see. Hey, hats off to these ladies of Tarleton State, man. They're balling. Also, in the Big Ten tournament, oh my goodness. Illinois. Oh, yeah. Illinois overcame Iowa in a high-scoring game. Huge victory for them. Unfortunately, though, like I said, I mean, after that, though, I mean, Iowa, unfortunately, Fran McCaffrey on the way out. Rough go. I mean, it's crazy, right? I mean, all these things happening. So, with Illinois losing, peace out to their coach. That's rough. Also, Maryland will secure their victory over Illinois to the quarterfinals. So, also we have here Incarnate Word getting it down. Just kidding. Unfortunately for them, they have a coaching change as well. Jeff Dow will announced that he's on out. So ton of notes here on this page, and that's one of them I wanted to get because we have some coaching moves here, as well as Arkansas's coach resigning. Mike Neighbors will be stepping down as the women's coach. So lots of moving pieces. But looking at the tournament, man. So here's what I wrote down. Okay, UCLA, top seed, dominant. South Carolina, Texas, and USC. These are all strong teams that you know are going to make an impact. South Carolina, though they've had a really crazy season, they enter with a extremely strong arm, right? Like this team is going to be dominant. We've seen them play as well as they've have over the years, and they've continued to be a giant in women's basketball. So they won their last 7 freaking games. They're on a 7-game winning streak. UCLA, they are aiming, which is crazy, for its first Final Four appearance, right? I mean, to think they'd never been there. But TCU has also been a surprise contender this year. From unranked to the Big 12 tournament champs, 31-3, guys, crazy, right? So I don't know, I'm excited, man. Like, we got a lot to get into, man. The ladies, I don't know, a little bit more exciting than the men's in my opinion right now, but lots of stuff to move forward with, man. Big ups to everyone making their way towards that March Madness bracket, and to those who are on their way to the NIT or any of the other tournaments, it's all good, man. It happens. No biggie. Try again next season. But I will tell you this right now. Hey, no matter what, you made it. You made it to a tournament, and that's something to be proud of. So, all right, moving on forth, man. We're going to go and switch some gears up to some NCAA baseball, man. Because, well, it's just been, I mean, it's not a whole bunch. The season is very young. We just started earlier, just really a couple weeks ago, like a month ago now, early in mid-February. But Texas A&M, Florida, LSU, Vanderbilt, Arkansas. I mean, what more can you say? These teams have been dominating in the month of February, and dominated the month of February and have been dominating in the month of March. It's been pretty crazy. I mean, you could see how these teams kind of, yes, they trade off, right? Higher or lower. But when you take a look at how strong these teams are, man, I mean, again, Texas A&M continuing dominance. Take a look here at the coach transition. Okay, Michael Early, previously an assistant coach, he took over as this head coach. Look what they've been doing. Okay, despite lacking prior head coach experience, this guy is known for positive influence, and I think that goes so far. They're number one, guys. And sometimes, yes, coaching is very important. Okay, knowing what you're talking about, but at the same exact time, just influencing and motivating your players comes a long way. I hate when people say, "Oh, well, they're just the players' coach." No, because the players' coach can do a lot of damage. All right, and that's pretty big. So, also Florida State, man, I just want to get this in here, man. This team, they definitely enter high expectations after last year. They've had some tough injuries, man. They had a junior, their left-hander Jamie Arnold, who's injured at the moment. But let's see here. Okay, actually, no, not injured. Sorry, I thought he was. But this guy's going to be huge. A guy that I think will be huge in the MLB one day. Okay, so this is big. Also, NC State last year, they're expected 20 newcomers. Okay, they've been playing pretty okay this year. But again, you take a look at some of these players, and you see what can shape up as being good teams here moving forward. So there you have it. A little bit of D1 baseball news there. Getting into some softball now. Let's go ahead and switch it on. Oklahoma. I mean, they are going to dominate, and they're going to continue to dominate. They're looking at the first ever 5-peat. All right, that's insane. But I'm almost positive they're going to win it. I mean, my gosh, this team has been so good. Though Texas, Florida, LSU, obviously UCLA, though they're there, Oklahoma just looks so dang dominant. It's unreal to think of how good this team really is. All right, but a couple other things I just want to mention here. It's been a good season so far, man, for the Missouri Tigers. They enter SEC play at 11-10. Okay, one game above 500. They're set to face Kentucky, and despite a challenging non-conference schedule, because they did have one, they secured wins over some big-time teams, such as Duke and Clemson, which is great. Take a look at Alabama. Okay, we're getting more into the SEC. They've had a lot of changes. They had 7 returners this year, but they also they're somebody this year to watch, and I'm pretty sure we'll be somewhere near and around at least super regionals. Okay. And of course, more than likely, probably in that women's World Series. So we got that. Also, Cal, St. Mary's, and Santa Clarita, all from the Bay. These guys, man, these ladies looking to play really well. They played great last year. Are these teams going to be emerging into this year as well? At least into the regionals or super regionals, right? So Mizzou, they have, like I said, they've been a team to watch this year as well as Alabama. So not going to show all the love to Oklahoma just yet. I want to try to shine a light on everybody else, but I will say right now, Oklahoma looks like a top contender at the moment, and I'm almost positive they're going to be doing pretty damn good moving forth and maybe even win their fifth straight. So there you have it. So, all right, let's go ahead and shift on over. Like I said, today's going to be kind of everywhere. In the MLS, man, all I can say is the CONCACAF Champions League has been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it. But I will say, at least talking right now about a couple of things in the MLS, the Galaxy has been struggling. Look, I love my team very much. Last year, I didn't even think we were going to get anywhere near the MLS Cup, and this team surprised everyone and got there. Whatever. If they don't win it this year, I don't give a crap. But it's too early to say that, guys. We are just starting. The damn season's not even a month old, so don't get crazy. But it's been rough. Never keep you. It's been rough. He's been, it sucks. His absence has been felt, right? And it's been pretty significant. But hey, Payne's still there. Okay. Ruth's still there. Peck's still there. This team they've been through this before. So I really do believe that the MLS is going to have the Galaxy to reckon with at some point this year. They just got to get it going. Regardless, that's just me being a fan. Let's see what happens. Okay. Kind of crazy, but also I got some crazy news here. Orlando City, they invest in a youngster here, 16-year-old midfielder Gustavo Caraballo. Crazy, right? Let's see, man. He's the youngest player in the club's history, so he's a homegrown talent. Pretty cool. Signed to a deal through 2027. Thought that was pretty awesome to see that an option here for 2028 as well. And he debuted actually versus Toronto FC on the 1st of March, and that he contributed to a 4-2 victory. So let's see, man. Let's see. Orlando's doing big things for sure in the NWSL. We'll get to that in a few minutes, but also in the CONCACAF Champions League, man. Let's go. We got some players. Some teams moving forth in the CONCACAF Champions League. Obviously, the Galaxy moving forward. LAFC, Inter Miami went. Let's see who else is there. Vancouver Whitecaps. There you go. And for the Liga MX, Pumas, of course, are on their way. UNAM on their way. So should be fun. We're gonna have some good matches in this next round. Looking forward to that. And let's see what we got. So when it comes down to the Champions League, man, I love it. Some people may hate on the CONCACAF Champions League, but I don't give a crap, man. They can shove it. I love this league. So let's see what we got moving forward there. We can, I guess, that was kind of our little talk there on that. It's been fun. It has been a fun Champions League. And moving forth into this next round, look, I hope that the Galaxy can continue to be competitive. They scare the crap out of me versus Herediano. All right, that was kind of scary. But moving forward into this next round, man, it's Tigres. That's right. So we got Los Tigres out of Liga MX in that first round. I love America taking on Guadalajara, the Chivas. That was fun. You always gotta love that battle in Liga MX, no matter if it's in the league or if it's in CONCACAF, the Champions League. But regardless, America and Cruz Azul going head to head, and then of course we have in this next round we have Vancouver taking on Las Pumas and LAFC taking on Miami. So there you have it, guys. That is the final. Those will be those two legs and be played in April. So excited for the CONCACAF Champions League. Let's see what's up. Also, moving forth, got to go check into some NWSL action, man, because oh boy, yesterday the season just got started, man, and damn, Orlando got off, man. They done beat the brakes off of Chicago. I'm sorry, Chicago fans, man, that was a beatdown. Orlando City Pride got off 6-0. Absolutely dominating the Red Stars, man. Damn. And it was crazy because that was 6 different players too who scored. Insane, right? So big ups, man, to Orlando City or to Orlando Pride getting it done. Also in the opening day yesterday, it wasn't as exciting. I'm just kidding. Of course, it was more exciting than winning 6-0, 6-0. All right. But I will say big ups to the Watch the Spirit hashtag. That's the spirit. I love the hashtag. They dominate. Well, not dominate, but they won on the road, and that's pretty good, right? Defeating the Houston Dash 2-1. So today we got plenty more games coming up for you in the NWSL. Really excited, man, to cheer on this team, supporting my San Diego Wave as well. Really, really excited. So we got some fun stuff coming up this year. We have all kinds of different storylines going into this year, but the big one is let's see, Bay FC. They had their first year last year. How will they do this year? We have here, obviously coming off of last year of the NWSL. So many acronyms, right? We have a lot to look forward to. Last year, Orlando Pride, they defeated the Thorns. They dominated. That was their first ever NWSL title. They start off with a bang yesterday. Will they be able to do it again? Will they go back to back? We'll see. But regardless, NWSL season underway. Show some love to the ladies, man. Awesome stuff there. We're going to transition now into some boxing. Oh, put up your dukes, y'all. Put them up. Because we got ourselves some fun, man. Dana White. This dude, man. This guy right here. He's getting it. Hey, Dana White, the guy is the dude with the UFC, right? The president of the UFC, and he's really branching out. Okay, he's got TKO, and it's pretty cool. They're really trying to reach out and make some things happen in some boxing, and I like it. I like the fact that I read that Dana White is really trying to do away with all the different sanctioning bodies. Obviously, we have the WBC, the WBO, the WBA. I know, crazy, right? We got all these different ones. And what's the last one? Oh, the IBF. And Dana White's like, nah, bro. I think, okay, I love boxing. Okay, I love boxing from the bottom of my heart. I love boxing. If I will always pick boxing over UFC or any other kind of fighting. It's just what I love. It's not that I don't, enjoy MMA. It's just I grew up with boxing and I always love boxing. Whatever. But I think, obviously Dana White knows that there's all kinds of fight fans out there, right? And this guy, he's excited for this opportunity to put on some boxing. And I like that he's trying to just centralize it. Like, screw it. We don't need a million freaking belts for this. No, it's kind of like UFC. Let's just get the shit together. There's one champion for one weight class. It makes things more exciting. All these different things. Look, what's ruined boxing a lot is the promoters deciding on a purse, all these stupid things. I mean, I'm so excited. This September, we get Canelo and Terrence Crawford. But how come we could never get some of these big ones? I mean, I'm still pissed off we could not get Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. I mean, I haven't been in the show in almost a year. And guess what? In all this time, I really, 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 really have pressed for so long, for years. And unfortunately, it never happened. And guess what? No one's talking about it no more. It's over. They're past their primes. It's done. Remember how long it took for Mayweather and Pacquiao to get in the ring? I'm sick of it. I'm really happy. Let's do this. If TKO is the future, I'm with it. I just want to see the best fighters fight the best fighters. That's what I want to see. I'm excited for that. I love that. I am all for it. But can we make it happen? So I like this, man. I like what Dana White's doing. And I'm all for it. But of course, we'll see. But anyway, so George Kambosos, hey, he'll be fighting in a couple weeks here in Sydney, Australia versus Dodd Jordan. Looks a couple fights here and there. I will say that Usyk Parker, okay, this is, I guess, a fight that's, I don't even know if it's going to happen, but we'll see. I mean, like I said, these fights are just kind of everywhere, and it's kind of annoying. I really hate it. But what I do want is I want more of the best versus the best. Now, I will say, and look at me, I'm even overstepping this next fight for Canelo, right? Obviously, Cinco de Mayo, we're going to see Canelo in action. But I will say that there's a guy who isn't really fond of everyone talking about Canelo and Crawford just yet, because William Skull is actually the next fight for Canelo. And Skull, this is really he's a 32-year-old. I mean, you look at his box rec on boxrec.com, and honestly, he hasn't really fought too many. I mean, I really haven't seen any big names. This is the first big name you see on there. And you know what? He's expressing irritation for everyone slighting the fight. He's like, okay, so they're not looking at this fight. They're looking forward to Crawford. Basically saying like he's going to beat me. You know what I mean? He's going to kick my ass and then move forward. And I like that. I want to see Skull be, hey, anything can happen, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm picking Canelo a million times over. But I will tell you right now, nobody wants to be slighted and overlooked. So I will tell you, I'll give them the respect. Yes, May 4th. Well, not May 4th, but the beginning, the fight in May. It's always right up around there. Look, I'm excited for that. Let's go. Let's see. Canelo coming on up, taking on. All right, where is it at? Right here. Canelo will be taking on Skull, of course. William Skull coming on up. And good. You know what? Let's see. It should be a good one. Okay, it'll be on May 3rd. And it's for Canelo's WBC, WBO, and WBA super middleweight titles. Hey, why not? And Skull has the IBF super middleweight title. Sweet. It's going to happen in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Let's see. May the best fighter win. I'm almost positive it'll be Canelo, and he'll unify everything. But hey, what do you do? I'll give him the respect. Also, we have another fight here on May 2nd, if you guys didn't know. Teofimo Lopez in action versus Arnold Barbosa for Lopez's WBO title. So let's see how that goes, man. That fight's going down in New York. So let's see what's up. I'm always ready for a great fight, man. So let's do it. Let's have some fun there with that. And hopefully we get some fun fights there. All right, next up, guys, we're kind of doing rapid fire right now because we only got about 15 minutes left. I know I always say it's an hour, but really, realistically, the show is about an hour and a half. But anyway, moving forward, guys, let's literally shift some gears, okay, into some IMSA action. Right now, we currently have what I've been watching, like low-key during the breaks here. Just under 9 hours to go in the Mobile One 12 hours of Sebring, man. Last race was the 24. The Rolex 24 did not disappoint. Oh, it was so good. I love it. Definitely enjoy me some IMSA action. And I'll tell you, that was a fun race. Now, here we are, second race of the season, a little bit under 2 months later. And it's been a good one, man. The 12 hours of Sebring does not disappoint. We'll have plenty more on the recap of that for next week. But, man, great race here. 12-hour race. Another race in Florida. Daytona was the first one. Now it's Sebring in Florida. But good stuff there. Looking forward to a good ending of this thing. And we'll see what goes down. So, all right. So, speaking of endurance, might as well just stay on the topic, right? We have here some WEC going on. Yeah. We had a good race, man. Starting things off, Qatar. A couple of, last month, I believe the 28th. And solid race, man. I'll tell you, where is it at? I had it right here on my notes, and I have a million notes in front of me. So, all right. All right. So, Ferrari, man, this was pretty crazy. Going 1, 2, 3. Ferrari just dominates, man. The 50, of course, a hypercar, including Antonio Fuoco, Miguel Molina, and Nicolas Nielsen, got down, did their thing, and LMG T3, that is. Number 33, Chevy Corvette, the Z. Oh, man, that little Z. Little Z6 got off, man, in the GT3 category, GTR. Let's see here. Daniel Zuncarella, I believe. Johnny Edgar and Ben Keating got down one first place in that LMGT3 category. So congratulations to those. Next up, man, this is my first year really getting in to the WEC. Okay. I really love it. Enjoyed it so much. Also, MotoGP and World Superbike, getting back into that as well. So I have plenty more there. But more for you next week on the WEC for the next race. Got to check out some endurance racing, guys. If you haven't before, it's a lot of fun. It's long, but it's a lot of fun. So next up, NASCAR, because, well, Christopher Bell just seems to be on a freaking terror. I mean, why not, right? I love what I've been seeing from Daytona to Arizona. I mean, Dakota to Arizona. I mean, here we go now to Vegas. It's been fun, right? You can't get more exciting than a dude making things happen week in and week out. I mean, this has really been a special season so far for Christopher Bell, man. The guy's been getting it. Let me go ahead and see here. Whoopsies. I don't know what's going on here. Sorry, I lost my screen. There we go. All right. So next up. Oh, and I forgot something. Oh my gosh, I forgot something. I forgot. Let's go back to WEC really quick. Because if any of you have ever seen Ford versus Ferrari, guys, I just read news not too long ago that Ford is actually planning on returning the hypercar, guys, of returning to the hypercar category. This will be like the rekindling of the historic Ferrari versus Ford versus Ferrari, whatever order you want to put it, rivalry. Supposedly, Ford is looking forward to putting the hypercar back out there as early as 2027. Oh, it's gonna be fun, y'all. I'm down. So it's gonna be a lot of fun in WEC. But going back to NASCAR, guys, sorry for jumping around again, but going back to some NASCAR. Oh my gosh, what do you do, man? Christopher Bell just doing it, man. This is dominant. I mean, absolutely dominating. And you got to love what he's doing. This is crazy. So, this accomplishment that he's done, okay? So, let me just read what I wrote here, okay? Christopher Bell, this guy has achieved an impressive feat, man, securing 3 victories at Atlanta, Circuit of the Americas, Phoenix, getting it done, man, as we're off to Vegas now. This is the first time a driver has done this, okay? Winning 3 out of the first 4 since Kevin Harvick in 2018. Pretty good company, right? His next goal is to extend it by winning in Vegas. We'll see. He's had some good performances there before. Let's see what he can do here. So, congratulations. Really excited for that. This is going to be a lot of fun in Vegas. I'm really excited. This is always a great race. You know, Kyle Busch does really well there. Hometown guy. Will he has something to say about that? Will Bell extend it? Will Larson finally get one right now? I mean, this has been a great start to the season so far. So really excited for that. So, all right, next up, let's go ahead and keep it chugging, guys. Keep our rapid fire going with IndyCar because, well, IndyCar has been a lot of fun. Actually, Alex Palou is in this race right now, if I'm not mistaken, with driving. I forgot where he's at, but in this 12 hours of Sebring, which is pretty cool. But let's do this, man. IndyCar has been fun. The Firestone Grand Prix was awesome. Palou got it done. 12th victory on the season, man. How has this been? It's been fun. We're going on to Thermal next, which is right over the hills over there in the desert, about an hour and a half away from me. That's near like Palm Springs and all that. And this is going to be great. I am ready to roll for this, man. What's going to happen in the Thermal race? We'll find out. Will Alex Palou do it again? But that'll be great, man, coming up in that next race. But overall, man, Palou just looking amazing. I mean, he does it. This is his 3rd consecutive championship, man. He'll be going for his 3rd consecutive championship. And I mean, it's going to show you how good he is. He started in 8th place in this race at the Firestone Grand Prix back on March 2nd and dominated. So he's trying to be the next driver to get a three-peat, to be alongside legends such as Ted Horn, Sebastian Bourdais, and Dario Franchitti, which pretty good company, right? So let's see how things go in Thermal. Can he do it? Let's see if Alex Palou can make it happen. Moving on over to the NHRA, man. Oh, yeah. This has been fun this season. I love me some NHRA. It's been a great season so far, but big ups in the Gator Nats, man, to all those drivers that got it done. Slippery track. They had some rain issues there early. I know it was kind of weird. Kind of a rough go for those guys, but man, the NHRA, like I said, does not disappoint. Absolutely love the NHRA. And, well, there were some great drives. Well, some great drag races that happened within there. Next up, we have Antron Brown, man, getting it done, doing his thing, winning it in Top Fuel. Chad Green winning in Funny Car. Dallas Glenn winning in Pro Stock, and then Gage Herrera just absolutely dominating again and he beat Mike Smith, which hasn't been happy about that recently. So let's see, man. Let's see who can do what moving forth. Next stop, of course. Let's see here. Where are we at? I am all over the place, guys. But yeah, next stop, I believe we have here, a couple of weeks. I think we're coming back to Pomona. So really excited for that. Let's see what can go down in the NHRA. Arizona Nats, sorry, on the 23rd. So let's see what happens. How will things go down there? Who will get another shot? Obviously, it's early in the season. But let's do it, man. Let's see what goes on in the NHRA. So continuing my rapid fire here out of auto sports. Let's talk a little bit about the UEFA Champions League, which has been pretty good, right? For those who've been watching, the round of 16 is set. And you know what? Hey, the Champions League is its own animal, right? You kind of just let them destroy themselves. I mean, it is such a spectacle every year watching this. We now have our next round. Our quarterfinals are set. Bayern Munich taking on Inter Milan, Forza Milan. Arsenal taking on Real Madrid. We have here PSG taking on Aston Villa. Barcelona taking on Dortmund. Oh, gotta get a swig. And there you have it. That's it. Our round is set. So again, Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. Arsenal and Real Madrid. PSG, Aston Villa. Barcelona versus Dortmund. Pick your winner. I mean, right? That's good company, right? Really, just wow. As always, ready to roll to watch this thing. We have our quarterfinals set. Choose. So, a little bit of Premier League action. Okay. This is pretty much what we're going to end off with our show. Well, a good part of it. But Liverpool right now is absolutely dominating. It's not even worth talking about right now. The closest to them is Arsenal, 15 points back. Liverpool has done monumental this year. And you know what? Serves them right. They put together an amazing team. They have a great manager. They've done a lot of the good things. So congratulations. Liverpool has been getting it. In La Liga, Barcelona is looking good out front. But wait, who's this next to them? It's Real Madrid, because that's just how things go, right? And wait, who's 1 point behind them? Atletico Madrid. And who's behind them? No one cares. I mean, that's basically La Liga, right? Those three going head to head to head. It's just the way La Liga goes. I don't even have the time to talk about it. So there you go. Serie A action, of course. Always happy. Inter Milan looking good out front, but Napoli right behind them. Atalanta right behind them as well. This has been a good season so far, man. Atalanta just got a 4-0 victory over Juventus actually the other day, which has been pretty crazy. Inter Milan, man, just looking good out front, but they got a lot of company behind them, you know. And I don't know. Juventus is just talk about a fall from grace, right? They were so good. They had Cristiano Ronaldo and everything, and they kind of just fell off. So they had their time, I guess, at the top, whatever. But I guess they've shifted gears. So Bundesliga action right now, too. Same thing. This has been fun, man. Seeing Bayern Munich play so well. They're out front again. Leverkusen, but Munich has 61 points. Leverkusen has 53, and behind that is Mainz, I believe. I want to pronounce that wrong, but 44 points. So right now we know who's the cream of the crop there. Munich is just playing extremely well, and I mean, again, another strong team in Europe who's just dominating. Again, don't want to get too much into it because, well, what do we talk about? Just one team dominating the league. So there you have it. Ligue 1. In France, we can get a little bit into them as well. PSG is doing what PSG usually does, right? And I don't know, like I said, some of these European clubs, I enjoy it. I do. But sometimes it gets so far. PSG, 65 points, and right behind them is Marseille with 49 points. Yeah, right behind them. Guys, it's just, once again, you got to love talking about these teams. Kind of. But when there's not much to talk about, you kind of skip it, right? So we're going to move on over to the NCAA men's volleyball, man. If you want more volleyball action, make sure you check out our boy, Taryn Rodriguez, man. It's Monday evenings, Set Point. The man does it all. Awesome job to him, man. Got to shout out some of these big wins from yesterday at Long Beach, man. Number 1 does it all, getting it done, defeating CSUN, number 7. I'll tell you, this team, Long Beach, Terran's alma mater, has played so well this year, showing yet again number 1 overall. Number 13, UC San Diego, also over number 18, Santa Barbara. Look, I'll tell you, it's fun talking scores and all, but I just got to hone in on one dude, man. Because what I saw earlier was crazy. Okay, I got to hone in. Where is my darn notes? Yeah, here we go. This dude right here, okay, a freshman. Taryn has talked about him plenty of times on the show. Mani Nicovolo. This dude is ridiculous. Okay, he is broken. Okay, a record for serving. This is awesome. So let's go ahead and check this out, man. I found this earlier, man. A great website. I love to check out off the blocking blog. But this is crazy, man. Okay, let's go ahead and read this once again, courtesy of this website. Okay, and it's by Vinny Lopes, written on this blog. But I love this, man. It says here that Nicolovo, set a single season program record with 62 aces during a 7-ace performance in the sweep against CSUN on Friday. Guys, 62 freaking aces. Homeboy is serving everyone up all day. Like, all freaking day. That's insane. This guy is awesome. Like, and the dude's a freshman, man. I mean, this is why Long Beach State is so damn good, because they got guys like him. Okay, that's crazy, right? He surpassed the school record of 60 that Paul Lottman set in 2008. That's crazy, right? He also moves past his older brother, Alex Nicovolo, who had 59 at the beach in 2022. So, yeah, guys, that's insane. I guess I don't even give a crap. I got to say it. Look, I love talking scores and rankings and all that. It's fun. But sometimes you just got to point out dudes that dominate. This guy's awesome. Like, that's like, how do you do that? I mean, you're guaranteed points off of a dude serving. Like, you don't even give them a chance. I mean, you do, but the ball's coming in so damn hot that nobody wants to touch it. Or that it does, and guess what? Boom, it flies off into the crowd somewhere. I mean, that's awesome, man. This dude is insane. He is insane. I'm a fan. I'm rocking and rolling with him. Let's go. Darren said here in the chat room, Nicovolo is ridiculous. Might be better than his older brother, which is crazy, man. Long Beach State as a whole made CSUN look silly. Yeah, man, they done beat them like they stole something, man. Yeah, number 5, SC plays Hawaii. Fight on. Let's go. I know. Please win, SC. Because USC football sucks. I'm sorry. I hate them right now. But hey, let's see, man. Continuing on. SC, let's see what's up. But yeah, this is crazy, man. I love it. I love what we got from this guy. This dude is insane. Let's go, Mani Nicolovo. This dude is awesome. I'm cheering this guy on. I'm a fan. I don't even care. Let's go. I just like seeing. I love it, man. So congratulations. Let's see what's up. And then of course we'll just end off here with some lacrosse news real quick, guys. Nothing crazy. But obviously, we'll start with the men. So Notre Dame winning it all last year, defeating Maryland 15-5 in the championship on on Memorial Day. You know, let's see if they can make it happen again. This year, it's been pretty up and down for them. But I'll tell you, right now, right now, we'll see what goes on. You know, Notre Dame's still playing well. Maryland is ranked number 1. Let's see, you know, who will do what, because that tournament is the same exact thing as like March Madness. Your guess is as good as mine when they get in there, right? So solid job there for men's lacrosse this year. And same thing with the ladies, man. Maryland winning it all last year. Actually, so Boston College last year won it all. And as of right now, Boston College in the top 3. Currently undefeated, insane. North Carolina right there with them. I mean, this has just been a fun year for lacrosse so far. Like I said, next week we'll have a lot more lacrosse for you guys. And actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and shout out one more sport because I did have some notes on this, and I didn't even have this up here. So hats off, NCAA lacrosse. Like I said, which we will have some more for next year. But while we were on the topic, or next week, sorry, hopefully it's not another year until we get it going. But NCAA beaks volleyball, and we will end here, guys. Oh my gosh. UCLA currently number 1, 13-1. They just, they're right ahead of Loyola Marymount, who's also at 13-1. I mean, the Trojans, the women of Troy, have been holding it up for Beaks volleyball. It's just been kind of a back and forth thing. What's going to happen this year, guys? Beaks volleyball is going to be so much fun. They defeated UCLA 3-0 last year. Will UCLA come back at it this year? I mean, they're currently number 1. Will USC make another statement? Will they get another one? I mean, gosh damn it. I think they're the only two that have actually, there's one other team, right? In like overall, right? In Beaks volleyball. Taryn, where you at? But majority of all titles since Beaks volleyball has been a thing in college belong to UCLA and USC. That's crazy, right? Including like a three-peat in there from USC somewhere. So I'm just saying, you got to love it, right? Great sport, tons of fun. I freaking love Beaks volleyball. I mean, it's a great sport. I'm so happy that it's a thing. And these two teams have dominated it. Now, I do understand there was a thing really quick that happened, and this is kind of a rough one. I guess what happened, Taryn? Something happened, and they're supposed to be here in Huntington Beach. I would have loved to have gone to that, but it's going back to Alabama this year, I guess, and kind of. But I would love to see the national championship played over here somewhere in SoCal. I mean, SoCal, as Taryn always says, is like the mecca of all volleyball, right? It is. So it'd be nice to have that here, and I don't know. I would like that. I would like to see that. So. Anyway, so I just wanted to put that out there, guys. I wanted to go back to that really quick because, well, it was awesome. So with that said, guys, man, I want to go into some more stuff because I did have some more lacrosse notes that I just found. I got to be more organized next week. Sorry, but here's what it is. I do have a couple of lacrosse things to say here really quick. So I guess we'll go back to lacrosse really fast. And for men's lacrosse, this year has been crazy. I mean, it has continuing to be, but just we haven't had a chance to talk at all this year about this. But Albany, man, these guys got off. Okay, so I have some notes here that say that this men's team is really, really playing well. I mean, they're coming off of an amazing year, a pretty good year last year, and let's see how they do this year. But as for the women's, Marquette, again, another team who's been solid. Will they make another deep run like last year? We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut it there, guys, because like I said, I don't want to continue to just kind of babble. But really quick, Taryn says here, yeah, that's awesome. The USC will figure it out. They're getting used to not having Audrey. Oh, yeah, that Audrey Nicole Norris and Megan Kravis, right? That's right. And Dylan Mappel. Maple. Oh, my gosh. Whew. And yeah, fight on. Love me some Dane Blanton is right. Nice guy and great interview. Taryn has so many great things, man, here on Set Point. Always want to show love, man, to this guy. Set Point Monday evenings. And there you have it, guys. So, all right. My gosh, an hour and 40 minutes. And there you have it. Ah. I needed that. All right. So, in today's show, we went over freaking everything. Like, freaking everything. I think there's some rugby on right now. Like, I don't know. I saw earlier Italy and Ireland getting ready to go head to head. They got some 6 tournament going on. All right. Guys, we cover everything. IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that sports. My goodness gracious. We have done it. Whew! An hour and 40 minutes of pure sports talk. Some commercials in there. But I just want to say I appreciate you guys all. You're all amazing. Thank you all so very much for being a part of this show. and for showing love and for being here to support our station and support everybody here at IE Sports Radio. So, you guys are awesome. Big ups to our delicious sponsor, Planet Jerky. The jerky, that's on a whole other level. Big ups to those guys. Make sure you check out planetjerky.com or .net. Grab you some jerky. Vital Apparel, vtapparel.com, y'all. Check them out. 15% off when you order their awesome gym wear. Support their triumph. As I will say, if they're going to get it done, support them on their way to supporting mental health. And of course, support IE Sports Radio. With your purchase, 15% off. Use our code IESR at vtapparel.com. Seal the Deal Wax Seals, my beautiful wife. Check her out. IESportsRadio.com/Seal the Deal Wax Seals for all of your wedding invitations, baby shower invitations, birthday, little wax stamps to go on the back of your letters. Awesome stuff there. Check her out. Very, very inexpensive. Fun to use on your letters. Old school times right there. Of course, big ups to our newest sponsor, rawnutrition.com. All of your delicious, because I will say they have some delicious proteins. Check them out, man. Get rawnutrition.com. Use promo code IESR for 10% off. Check them out. Make sure you head on over. Grab something yummy. All right. You always want to grab something yummy to not only get your bulk on, meet your fitness goals, but of course something that actually works, right? So get all your sups, man. Whey protein. I think they got gainers in there. They got weight loss stuff, I'm sure. But they got the BCAAs, creatine, got the whey powder in there. Head on over, getrawnutrition.com. Check out their awesome inventory, 10% off. And there you have it, guys. Also, support our show here. Showing love, man. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you guys, man, so very much for being part of this. Huge supporter right there. Spreaker.com. Head on over to the website as well. IESportsRadio.com/defining moment. Follow us all over the place. Become a supporter there as well. Check out our merch shop, man. We appreciate you guys again so very much, man. Thank you for supporting us. And there you have it. So, you can follow me, your boy Larry B at the TXE_LB53, and of course at IE Sports Radio. Check us out everywhere, man. We are all over social media. Apple, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Amazon, Music, Audible, all that good stuff. Check us out. Check out great shows like this one and plenty more. Thank you to everybody who tuned in today, man. You guys are amazing. So, there you guys have it. That's pretty much that. That is today's show. That's a wrap. I'll be back next week to talk your ear off again about all these sports. Got 8.5 hours left in the 12 hours of Sebring. We'll have plenty of guests coming on this show. Awesome, great people, the IE Sports Radio family, and plenty more throughout the months. The Defining Moment is back, baby, and better than ever. March on. For me, your boy Larry B, I am signing off. I will see y'all next week. Until then, take care. And as always,